We are Allmade for printers. And this is education for better decoration. All right, let's take a look at our Allmade AL 2004 tri-blend shirt. This shirt is actually the flagship shirt that Allmade created in the very beginning. The goal was to make a fabric that was sustainable, made with organic cotton, recycled polyester, which meant 6 water bottles in every shirt, and modal. Most tri-blend shirts have rayon in them. Rayon is made of bamboo that requires really harsh chemicals to break down. We chose modal because it comes from beech trees, which are much softer and easier to break down into a fiber. That makes it more sustainable. Taking a look at any tri-blend or any CV shirt, whenever you see the white heathering in there, that's the polyester, which means the shirt's not going to dye migrate. This is an overview of the best inks to use while printing Allmade tri-blend fabrics. Whenever preparing to print Allmade tri-blend shirts, remember it's a 4.2 ounce shirt, which is a pretty lightweight shirt, and the shirt can stretch if you use too much glue. So we want to use a high-tack glue with a low application or print grip in order to get a really nice print on these shirts. If we use too much glue and make the palettes too sticky, the shirts can stretch as we're putting the shirt on or as we're pulling the shirt off. Since the shirt is not going to dye migrate, we can use a nice cotton white. It's very soft. We don't need to use any kind of low bleed or any kind of blocker that makes the print a little bit thicker. You can also get decent results discharging these shirts. However, they might not be the perfect discharge because they are tri-blends, of course. HSA white has very good matte down capabilities, which means that you're going to get a really smooth, really soft print. In some instances, HSA ink might be less opaque, so you might have to just build it up a little bit more. You're going to end up with a really smooth print that doesn't weigh down the shirt and feels really good. Once you've chosen your ink type, understanding which mesh count to use is really important. I would recommend using a 230 thin thread or a 156 thin thread mesh screen. The thin thread mesh allows a larger opening for ink to go through, which means you can still get a lot of detail, but you get a lot of ink coverage as well. Because this is a tri-blend shirt, it doesn't have quite as smooth of a surface as maybe a 100% cotton shirt. So you do have to be really careful about fibrillation. You might want to use a roller or a stampinator to make sure that the print is perfectly smooth. However, if you can dial in your squeegee angle and make sure that your mesh tension is high, there's a good chance you'll get a really nice deposit, very smooth, without having to use other measures. I recommend using a 75-90-75 triple durometer squeegee for nice smooth results printing these tri-blend shirts. Some things to avoid while printing these tri-blend shirts: since it is a lightweight shirt, you want to make sure that you have really clean palettes. If you've got a lot of lint built up in your palettes, chances are that's going to transfer through the shirt and into your ink deposit. It's not going to look good. Putting down too large of an ink deposit on these shirts is really going to weigh down that print since it is a lightweight shirt. So using a 110 or below mesh screen is not going to look as good as it possibly could with a higher mesh screen. Also, making sure to check the tension of your mesh and make sure that mesh tension is above 20 is going to give you the best possible results when printing these tri-blend t-shirts.